Hello everyone, Happy New Year! This is the first live stream of 2022 and maybe it's going to be the start of a normal year finally. I hope you all had a good Christmas and a New Year break.
Yes, finally we are in 2022. Yes. Hopefully that means, well hopefully it means I've got the audio fixed again, because normally when there's a slightly longer break I forget how to poke the buttons.
We've already had to switch the mics around. So.
Yes, it was odd trying to poke them in and they didn't quite work and I had to switch them around again. So hopefully the piano sounded good from what everyone is saying, and hopefully the vocal mics are okay. But we'll see. I'm sure the regulars and the non-regulars will let me know if I've screwed up again.
Yes, so yeah, I've just finished my first week, well like half week back at school, and it was great meeting friends again and also sharing music together. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, because you went back on
the
Tuesday night for Wednesday, I think it was.
Yeah.
So you've only really been in there. And as our favourite Man U, as much as we're allowed to have any favourite Man U fans, users, I said Arsenal are playing today.
They're playing.
Literally right now. Just they just said kick off
in 1 minute.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys will let us have a running update of goals and so on. Emma's just running.
Guess what Mummy was going to tell me to tell you?
What Mummy is going to tell us?
About Cole.
Oh, Cole, must be Cole's hair.
Yes.
Yes.
What's wrong with my
New Year resolution.
Oh, what, that
your
looks
hair
really
is
bad.
messy again.
That looks really bad. It looks like there's just like a little tiny bit sticking on my head. It actually looks really horrible.
Someone keeps saying you have a cowlick where your hair goes all crazy.
It was at the front of my head.
Oh, was it at the front?
There was a bit that was just sticking out.
That must be a cow butt then. So you cowlick at the back, cow butt at the front. But
so like the cow is the other way around.
Yes. Anyway, I'm relying on you users, YT. You're gonna have to tell me what YT stands for. I'm kind of guessing man MM. I don't know. users YT.
YT is probably YouTube.
Yeah. Let us know what the score is, as long as Arsenal's winning. Don't let us know if Arsenal is losing. But anyway, it's a brand new year. So let's kick it off.
Well, here's a brand new year for a brand new piano arrangement of Robert Miles' Children. It's one I did as a play-by-ear request before, and I thought I'd create a full piano cover, as it's a little different from my usual ones. It was a massive dance track, so it's full of high energy and fast tempo. So I'm going to have lots of fun playing this one.
Yeah. And we can see if you can break any piano strings this year. Did they break this year? Or was it the previous year?
Previous year.
So actually your piano strings survived this year.
They survived 2021. And they survived the 2022 as far as it's gone already.
Which is pretty amazing given how 2021 goes. Right, okay, so what's this?
Children by Robert Miles.
Okay, and I am going to, fingers crossed, piano strings survive.
was Children by Robert Miles. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
I'm just waiting for the piano to explode like it would in the movies. It will just disintegrate on the floor.
That'd be funny.
No, it won't be funny. I mean, it will
What?
be good for
Would be.
YouTube views, but it certainly won't be funny. But it's fine. Actually, I just realised, whilst you're doing that, I was messing around with the green screen backgrounds, and I think I need to find some new ones. Although personally, I really do like the dungeon one. I think it works quite nice. It kind of goes with all the people who think that I keep you locked up playing pianos non-stop against your will.
Okay.
I might have to do that actually, just to say they're right, and it'll be, for me, even more funny. You could advertise your merch since you're wearing merch and drinking from your merch.
Well, yeah. Here we are, my merch.
Yes.
Brilliant merch. Go buy some merch. Yeah.
You'll never become a salesman. But no, that's really nice actually. As Jay Lamb, no relation I believe, says, I think it was Jay Lamb earlier, rip your fingers. Actually, that's a question that people ask a lot actually, and I always wonder, how tiring does it get playing piano? Whether for your fingers or your back when you slouch. That was a hint.
Depends how long you play the piano for, and in a certain amount of time, and how hard. It's a bit like
well, that's a meaningless
it's a bit
statement.
like exercise, right? If you
Yeah.
work too hard, you get really tired, right?
So when
it
you just
breaks.
play that, is that tiring?
Well, I'm wearing 2 layers, so.
No, I didn't say it was
I'm
hot. I mean, your
am
fingers.
Not really, but
Yeah.
like if I played for a bit longer, maybe it would have started to.
So how long is that?
Eight.
About
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you played it so well, let's change you from being in a dungeon and take you elsewhere.
Ooh.
And everyone will go, oh yeah, that's nice. At least you're not in a dungeon. Yeah, I actually like the colouring. The colouring of the dungeon, I think, kind of works with the green screen quite well. Most of the add-ons don't.
Fair enough.
But anyway, I think it's time you should say hello to your many patrons.
Patrons.
Yes.
There's a lot of patrons.
Yes. And right at the beginning,
Good go
because I walked off to get a cup of tea, I came back and gone, oh no, I've not scrolled through looking at patrons.
I guess you look from the very beginning. Rob is the first one you find, I think.
Rob Shefflin the second. Yeah, so hi to
Then-
Ari, Bob,
Ari, Bob.
Adam, Gary, Gavin, George. There is actually 47 patrons now you've got, which is amazing. So thank you for everybody. In fact, actually, you've got 2 more
Yes.
in the past few
Yes, the
weeks.
2 new patrons. Welcome to the patron family, HT Ty and Polar Bear Sunrise.
That's an amazing name.
It's amazing for you guys to support me like this. Patron really does help with everything, and of course there's the behind the scenes stuff on there just for you.
Yes, like your sight reading one. Yeah, which is quite cool.
Also, thank you to all my subscribers, supporters, and all of you coming on the live stream, as you guys make it all worthwhile doing this. And also, finally, big thank you to Gary Kimball, Gene Deere, and Mango Monster for the PayPal tips.
Yeah, and I just spotted a few more that we didn't say. So Ari, useless knowledge, which always freaks me out a little bit calling you that name. I'm just scrolling through at the bottom.
It's like an oxymoron, right? Or am I messing around?
Oxymoron. What's an oxymoron?
Isn't
Tell
it
me.
like those things where they're like 2 things you can put together, but they like mean the opposite?
Useless and knowledge. Is that what oxymoron is?
Maybe I don't know if that's a good example, but it sounds like it, right?
I don't know. I'm sure it is.
I don't know.
I'm actually making fun of you because you are correct.
Oh.
But I like doing that to see if you can doubt yourself and go, oh no, that's not exactly what I meant, but maybe it was, and you kind of doubt yourself. And yeah, so as I'm scrolling through, Jeanette Lee, Michael Wengert, and his grandson, hopefully, is here. So hi to all of you, and thank you for coming along. Actually, something I noticed is Bohemian Rhapsody has gone a little bit crazy again
Really?
on YouTube.
Like, how crazy?
Well, it's
I mean,
it's gone up to 91, just under 92 million.
Already? I remember,
It crossed over 90,
I
think,
know, I
over
remember it
Christmas.
crossing over 90, which is pretty cool, but already nearly 92. Like, only a
Yeah,
couple
because
of weeks.
in the past couple of days, I think it's just kind of went, well, not crazy, it just went quite a bit higher than normal. Which means that Yeah, it's on 92. Probably soon will be on 92 million tomorrow. By tomorrow, maybe even today if it goes even more crazy. But you've crossed
Road to
175 million total now.
Wow, road to 100 million views on that one.
Yeah, so if it's going at the rate it's going for the last couple of days, which I'm sure it won't, it'll slow back down
Well,
again.
it'll get 100 million by March, right?
It might even do it by February.
February?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't think it will. I was thinking maybe by the end of the year because it slowed right down. But you never know. Clearly something
But
happens.
still, 100 million on a video would be ridiculous.
Yeah. And YouTube has actually gone up to 732,000 subscribers, which is cool.
Yeah.
But yeah. And TikTok is going pretty cool.
Yes, it's pushed to over 2,600 now. And I'm doing more play-by-ear videos on there, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. And actually, you had one guy who duetted with your Superstition, which was fantastic. But yeah. What have you got planned next? Or are you on to the...
To be honest, I think I'm just on to requests now.
That's cool. And you've got a few questions, in fact.
Questions.
Yeah, questions that I'm kind of... let me just copy a few more down whilst we go through. So, yeah, put down any requests and so on, but please don't spam. Yeah, Eric... Sorry, it's not Eric, it's Iric. Rodale says, Cole, do you know any classical piano pieces? Because some people, I'm guessing, do not know.
Yes, I know some classical
not know that you actually are classical pianists.
Well, I know some classical pieces.
Yeah.
Pieces. So there you are.
Yeah. So why do you know classical pieces? Why don't you explain?
Well, I mean, I went through classical grades, and I did my piano diploma.
And all that is classical.
Although
actually, that's not true. Some of your diploma
the majority of it was classical. I did a couple of jazz pieces, because why not?
Yeah, because out of the 70 or 80 or 90 approved diploma pieces, only 2 are not classical.
So I picked them both.
Yes, but which is cool. But yes, you do play classical. If you were going to be asked to play one classical, let's say a snippet, what would you play?
What would I play? I could try and... I haven't played the Lark for a year, so I could try and play that.
That'll be a test. So this is a diploma level classical piece. Play as much as you want.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm trying to remember, and made quite a lot of mistakes and just a lot of improvising, but you know.
Yeah, so that was a diploma level piece, ATCL, I think it's called. So for those that know, the normal grades go up to 8. Then there's a slight gap where there's a I can't remember what it's called. Is it ARSM or something? There's one in the middle, and then it's the first of the diplomas.
I have no idea what you're talking about. It's just grades and a diploma.
No,
ARSM is just a diploma.
Oh, is that?
I think it's the ABRSM diplomas. They call it ARSM.
Yeah, the ABRSM has a middle diploma in the middle.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you skipped that equivalent one and went into the ATCL, which is a Trinity version, and there's an ABRSM version.
Didn't even realise.
Yeah, because you skipped it. Your teacher said there's no need to go for that one, just go for the proper one. And the ATCL is the same as the end of a first year music degree. That's right, yeah? Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Something like that. Yeah. So yes, so I think that was a proper answer of do you know any classical pieces rather than just, yeah, I do. Do you want to say thank you to Craig L?
Yes, well, thanks for the super chat. $20, which is pretty cool. Hello from South Carolina. Have not been here for a while. Could you do Kansas Dust in the Wind? I think he's the one who requested it first, right?
I'm guessing he must be the one who requested it. Do you even remember it? I know you created the cover for it, and actually, thinking about it, I think you just you've got a tutorial for that. Mm-hmm. Is that something that I need to get off my butt and finish properly? Because I know you created a tutorial for it. But I'll check it anyway.
Are you sure you haven't posted it?
I'm definite I haven't posted a tutorial for it. Because we use a program. So once Cole records it on the Donna digital piano that you guys have seen before, we go and test it. Sorry, it converts into MIDI. I put it in a program called C Music, and then I have to convert it into something using Premiere Pro, then overlay it. It's a whole load of processing, as I call it, before I can get anything ready.
Yes.
Yeah, if you can remember that, that'll be amazing.
Yeah. Also, thanks to Carl in Cumbria for £50, which
wow, fantastic!
Even
Thank
more
you.
Ridiculous. And says, "Can you play Winner Takes It All, please?" Yes, noted.
Yes, you will. I'll make a note of it so I don't lose it.
Yes, I'll do Dust in the Wind now, and then the other one later, and many other ones later as well.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, Carl. Right, so I'm going to hit mute on the mics, the main mics, and go for Dust in the Wind.
So that was Dust in the Wind that I remember.
Did you pretty much play the whole version again?
Pretty much. And yeah, thanks again, Craigo. Says that was great, American classic. Do a cover in the future. Very awesome and talented. So I actually already have done a cover.
Yeah, but what you can do is do one in public.
Oh yeah.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
Done a cover yet? Well,
Yeah.
I have done a cover, but I haven't done it in public.
Yeah. As I kind of put in the chat, I think it's unbelievable your memory on things like that. I know your memory is ridiculous anyway. But
it's only going to get worse in the future, which is always a good sign.
Yes, because you were watching a program. What was it called? With the Chasers about how memory degrades in the future. Well,
yeah,
as you get
but
older.
I kind of knew that before.
Yeah, but why? And quality of sleep and things like that. And how that
well, I didn't know that, but you know.
Well, yes, we saw it on TV about what is it, level 4 sleep or level 3 REM sleep. But that's unbelievable. But yeah, thank you, Craig. Really appreciated, of course, both the super chats. That's unbelievable. Ooh, the dogs are running around in the background that I can hear. Yeah, that's fantastic. As I said, your memory is ridiculous. I'm just more shocked about that than you playing Dust in the Wind, which obviously I know is good.
Brilliant.
I am gonna as Christoph. Oh, Christoph, thank you. I said, can I turn it darker? That's why the background darker. That's why I think I like the dungeon one, because the dungeon one, actually, the darker
the better.
The darker the background, the better it is for the screen.
Anyways, should I get up? The winner takes it all, because I
absolutely.
need to remind myself.
Yes,
Which is always a good idea.
Absolutely.
That sounded very posh.
What sounded very posh? Your accent.
I don't know, but yeah.
Yes.
It's only connected to my right ear. Brilliant.
So Winner Takes It All is an ABBA song, I assume. It must be. That's what I remember. Hi, Susan. Susan's another patron, and Caesar. Oh, I don't think I said Caesar or Caesar earlier. Apologies if I missed you earlier. But yes, so Cole's going to be listening in his ear as usual for this one. I think it's probably just reminding. I'm sure he must have heard of Winner Takes It All already. I would sing it for him, but it would destroy and actually make it even worse. This is where I can say anything about Cole at all because he can't hear me.
Yes, I can.
Oh, damn. What you could have done was pretended that you couldn't hear me and then tell me everything I said after.
Oh, it's this one.
See, I told you. As soon as you hear it, you'll remember it. Right, so I am going to write down a few more requests. So thank you for putting down requests. Scanner Cop, I think I've not seen you here for a while. Greetings from Uruguay. Oh, someone from South America. So that's most of the continents now. I'm just trying. All we need is someone from Antarctica. I appreciate Antarctica in itself is not really a continent in itself.
Yes, I know.
But I'm trying to collect all the continents.
Why?
Oh, from your live. What do you mean why? From your live chat.
You got Antarctica.
I'm waiting for someone from Antarctica
Oh.
to pop up. But anyway,
I mean, you could.
they're probably waiting for a while.
Okay. Anyways.
Right. Okay. Right. I'm gonna have the main mute. So, are you gonna? Do you know it? I assume you must know it now that
I
you've
know
heard.
enough of it. Basically, the chorus.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So I'm gonna mute the vocal mics. Okay. Go for it.
There you are.
Oh, I wonder if I pressed the wrong mics and actually people heard you play.
Oh well. I mean, it was good that they heard me.
Yes. I think I pressed, instead of muting everything, I think I pressed the one that says only listen to your vocal mic. But luckily, your vocal mic is so close to the piano, it should have come out. At least I can hear it in my ear,
Yeah.
which is cool. So, I think you should do that properly, actually, Winner Takes It All. It's another one of those classic ABBA ones. In fact, I am going to add it to your list of covers you should do properly.
YouTube crashed on here, which is brilliant.
Takes it.
Now we've got it back up.
Right. I've actually typed in Winner Talks It All.
The Winner Talks It All. Okay, good to know.
Yeah. J85 said, thought you was an Arsenal fan.
I thought I was an Arsenal fan too.
I think you are an Arsenal fan too.
Yeah. I don't know the score. I don't know any of it.
Yeah.
Unless I look at it now, but...
my
guess it's probably going to be 0-0.
It is still, because MM said it is still 0-0, which is good.
Oh, okay, I should have read.
Yes.
Very well.
Yeah. Right, so actually this is a good one. M. Wong says, can you display some emotion, e.g. a smile, when you finish performing instead of Is that's kind of when you've kind of got into the music, right? And you're in the zone.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's someone on TikTok said it's your trademark look to turn to the camera when you finish. Maybe one day you should turn to the camera and stick out a tongue or something. Yeah.
That would be funny.
It would be. But anyway, the Winner Takes It All I think you should do properly at some point. And so I've added to the list. Eric asked, just carrying that on, and I'm just dragging it on a bit. You kind of play most genres, right? So classical, obviously pop, rock, and so on.
Most genres is... I mean...
Is there a genre that you don't play or haven't actually played?
Genre that I haven't played?
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
There are many genres I haven't played.
Okay.
But there would be genres that I am not fully aware of. Or genres that like come from like countries that
you're not aware of.
Well, no, I am aware of, but I don't like look into them a lot.
All right, okay, fair enough.
Because I'm aware of enough countries.
But you're not aware of
like
genres.
if I want to listen, if I was thinking about, actually, I'm not going to name a country, am I?
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm going to name. Actually, my brain just went. Well, we talked about Uruguay because someone is
like,
from Uruguay.
I don't
like
know
Uruguayan music.
Like I don't know I don't know how to play Uruguayan music.
Because you don't know what it actually sounds like.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Okay, so it was a bit of a nonsense question. What about ragtime?
I know how to play ragtime.
Yeah.
So.
What kind of ragtime would you be able to play? You don't know Maple Leaf Rag, do you?
Well, don't know good enough really.
Yeah, and
but
obviously
I've heard it, but like it's a learning thing.
And obviously, The Entertainer is one of the most popular or well-known ragtimes. I'm assuming.
Yes.
And actually, that was one of the first ones you played when you were...
Played a simplified version.
5?
I played a simplified version of it though.
Yeah.
So it doesn't sound as impressive as that.
So do you remember the simplified version when you played it when you were 5?
Of course not.
Okay.
But I could just play it as I listen to it in my head.
Yeah, go on then. Kind of from whatever you've heard from memory, not really learning it. Well, it's pretty impressive. Actually, those of a certain age, i.e. my age, and probably Bob's and Don's, although probably less Don, because Don is in America, and probably more Bob and me, will recognise that from a snooker program. When snooker was really, really, really popular in the UK, they played Entertainer as the intro music.
Really?
Yeah. And that's what I first heard of.
Was it
the
like a
Entertainer.
world snooker thing, or was it just a UK snooker thing?
I think it's a UK thing. It was called Pop Black, I think.
Pop
Bob-
Black.
Yeah. Bob will correct me, I'm sure. I'm not sure how many others from that aren't in the UK would recognise it as that. It was the first time it became very, very popular in the UK when snooker. Right, okay, I'm going to jump into requests. Well, more requests. Right, Merlin X, who used to follow you from, well, didn't follow you, but followed Score Rock, which you were in, has requested something that isn't Score Rock. Matilda.
Matilda.
Yes. When I Grow Up.
Okay.
You must know it.
I do know it. So
Go
should I
for
play it?
Yes, go for it. In fact, before you play it, why don't we put it in with not something from Score Rock? Do you know something else
Yes,
from
I
a
know
musical?
Oh, a musical? Yes.
Like?
What do you think?
I don't know.
Do you not know?
No.
No?
Gone? Phantom?
Yeah.
Okay, actually.
It's kind of boring, but you know. Well, it's not really boring.
Well,
in
not
a way,
boring,
but boring is I play it a lot of times.
No, but not Phantom. I want to scroll up because, and apologies for who it was because I thought I copied it down. Someone did ask for, and I apologise again, All I Ask of You.
Okay, well, all I ask of you it is then.
Okay, so a sizable chunk of When I Grow Up.
So a sizable chunk of all I ask of you.
Yes, go for it.
Okay.
Oh, no.
No?
I do remember something else that was mentioned into a
So,
sizable chunk of The Lion King.
Okay.
Okay, go. Very good.
I feel like I messed up in the middle. I mean, well, no, that's not true. I know I messed up in the middle because with my like chords.
Of which one?
Lion King, because I was playing the melody. Thought I was going to try and do a key change, but then I started playing the melody of the key before. So it's a bit like what I was doing before the live stream, where I was like playing the melody of pieces in a different key to the chords I was playing, making it sound rubbish in a way.
Okay.
Basically.
I'm going to go okay, because what you might have just spoken a different language to me. It sounded nice.
Well,
so what, the underlying
important
key was not the right key.
I mean, we got there in the end, but you know.
Okay. The underlying key wasn't the right key, but it sounded nice. Is that
Okay.
what? I don't know. I don't understand anything what you just said.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are people on that side chat will go, that sounded disgusting because it was on the wrong key. But everyone is saying it sounds great, so they all listen to it on me.
It's good to know.
You could say thank you to Torgjorg, or George, I'm guessing it would be sound like Laura.
Torgjorg Lura. Oh yeah, thanks for 50 of whatever it is.
Have a guess.
Thank you
I had
for
to
the
look it up.
super chat. NOK.
Yes. I assumed I knew what it was, and I was right. What would it be? Well, GBP is Great British Pounds, right? USD is US dollars, so that will be your clue. NOK would be?
Oh, I'm stumped.
Norwegian, Norway kroner.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Norway krona.
Yes. Right, another question.
I mean, the only N I was sticking in my head was Namibia or Nigeria.
Yeah, but that won't be NO.
There's no NO.
Yes, exactly. So Merlin asked, could you please ask Cole if it's easier for him to learn a song by listening or reading the sheet music?
Easier by what? It's always easier to read the sheet music because it's there in front of you. But I guess it's not that hard to listen to it, which is what I usually do. Because with the sheet music, you've got to find the sheet music.
Well, on the assumption that you had a sheet music in front of you.
Depends how easy the sheet music is.
Yeah.
Because when I look at a sheet music, there's obviously things you play. I remember when at the very beginning I was doing using sheet music to try and play a cover, but sheet music sounded rubbish, so just change it a bit for fun.
In which case it was easier for you to just go, well, I can hear what it should sound like, and I'll play it what it should sound like. Pretty much.
I remember my very first These Days cover sounded really bad with the harmony.
Because what? You were following
because
the sheet
I
music?
literally copied the sheet music.
Yeah.
Like when learning
As in play.
Like if you learn a piece, you just learn the notes. I tried to learn the notes of this piece, and it sounded really bad because my left hand would just go like this the whole time.
So do you remember what it sounded like on the sheet music? So why don't you?
I mean, the first one, of course, I left it as it was. So.
I know. So that'll be interesting. Why don't you? So this is from memory, I suppose. Play what the sheet music said.
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember?
But
okay.
I remember this bit that went like. Something like that.
Yeah. Whereas you think it should. Yeah.
But I went. It just went. But something like that.
So not very nice.
Because I don't really like it when and I think all my teachers say this, when you're trying to play chords, don't play so many notes near the bottom. Like that, you got to spread the chords out, right?
Okay,
So,
why?
because otherwise it just sounds very mushy.
Okay.
If you get what I mean.
No, I have no idea what you mean, but I can
Well,
probably
if you
hear it.
listen to that, it doesn't really sound pleasant, does it?
No, but I'm guessing it must be for a reason.
That doesn't sound.
Okay, so how would you make it sound more pleasant then?
Well, just not put the chords here and put the chords here.
Go on then.
So like that.
So basically, doing a cover isn't just play.
No, but that's just the basics, right? The sheet music didn't have the basics.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it did, but like it didn't have the next basics, if you get what I mean, like the amateur level after the beginner.
Yes. But in general then, forgetting about covers, I mean, sheet music, classical music, always comes with a sheet music because
Yeah, and I
it's
think it's
based on the
easier with
composer.
a sheet music if you're doing that.
Yeah, because
The more complicated it gets, the more likely you're going to be using a sheet music.
yeah, especially if you have to play it exactly as written, which you need to when it's Beethoven, Mozart, or.
But then in theory, you could just listen to it and try and play it. But that would be a lot more difficult because there's more to remember.
Yeah, but you still have to remember anyway if you're doing sheet music.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, when you're doing the exact notes and having, it's also nice to write down things where you can see them and visualize them.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. That was an interesting diversion. Destiny's here, so hi Destiny.
Hello, Destiny.
Hopefully you are well and very good. Actually, I've just seen. I'm pretty
good today.
So that's
Hopefully you are well. I'm pretty good today.
That's fantastic. See, I can tell the future. Right.
You mean you can tell the past by telling it in the future?
Yes. By not reading it.
A few minutes ago, he's like, "I'm pretty good today," and you're like, hi."
I'm just waiting for Destiny to tell you to not slouch, because Destiny normally tells you to not slouch before I do.
Okay.
Right, let's pick another one before we answer another question. It was Susan North, who is one of your patrons. I'm not sure if I said hi to Susan yet. I may have missed you earlier. It was the 75th anniversary for David Bowie. Could you play Life on Mars? Do you know Life on Mars? I'm not sure if you do.
No, I do not know that.
I think you may have heard it before.
I feel like I have heard it before. Life on... What was it again?
Life on Mars. Adam, who's one of your patrons, says, Cole is really good on the piano. He's as good on the piano as Spider-Man is climbing up buildings. And Spider-Man is really good at climbing up buildings. I've just noticed I can see your Arsenal dinosaur, but it's hidden behind the chat on the screen.
Oh, well, that's a good place to put it then.
Yes. Slouch alert. Hashtag from Destiny. So
what's the like chorus bit?
I can't remember.
Is there life on? Oh, is there?
Yeah, it probably is that when he goes, is there life on Mars?
Oh, here.
And he carries the note. If it is what I remember it is. So apologies for those that are just looking at the top of Cole's head and nothing else because Cole is listening. I'm just going to refocus. And that's probably just refocused on the top of Cole's head. This is what's known as dead air in radio. But luckily, we can look at Cole.
Hang on.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you, Christoph, for the super chat.
Thank you.
Christoph is also your patron, as we know.
And
Right, so is this Life on Mars for Susan?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yep.
There's some really good Bowie songs that I think you should listen to. I don't know if
I
you've
don't think I've
listened
done a Bowie cover.
to. No, that's what I'm
Apart
thinking.
from Under Pressure.
Yes,
Yeah.
apart from Under Pressure, which was a collab with Queen. I don't think you've done any of them. You've done a bit of Starman though, haven't you?
No.
I thought you did. Oh, maybe that was another play-by-ear thing from a while ago that I've completely forgotten about. Yes. Oops. Sorry. Got almost lost the screen there, all my notes. Right. Okay. you had a couple of requests on this. Scott Nevin asked for, and then Don Annington seconded it, Don being your patron, has said, Great Balls of Fire.
Brilliant.
And Don, hopefully, I think it was your grandson or grandchildren that has COVID. Hope they are recovering and doing well. Great Balls of Fire. Actually, before you do, no, go for it. I might be jumping in with a bit at the end.
Okay.
Go. That's more high energy, high tempo. Is
yeah,
it?
I guess so.
You're going to have to say thank you for Chad and also Merlin, but Chad first.
Let's go on first.
I'm not even going to say anything on that. You can react yourself.
Oh, thanks. That's brilliant, you know. Thanks to, is it just, wait.
Chad Hodge.
Chad Hodge.
I mean, that's ridiculous. Again, thank you for all your supports, guys. And especially from memory, I think Chad sent you some PayPal tips just before Christmas
Yes.
as well. So that's really thank you.
Thank you so much, Chad.
And if there's a shout out in the chat, if you've got a special song that you would like Cole to cover, that's brilliant.
And also, thanks to Merlin X as well for £10. Thank you for the super chat as well. And he says, thank you for the responses today. One more from School of Rock. So,
what's a good one from School of Rock that's not that popular? Well, no, sorry, that's not really a good way of describing it. That's not as well known. What's the one that they do when they play the computer game? When he just comes back from Guitar Hero.
oh, I can't remember that one, you know. What was it?
Merlin will shout it out for you, I'm sure.
No, but I can't remember how it went. It's just like the guitar. I remember it was just called Guitar Hero. Song.
Yeah, it's the Guitar
But
Hero
I don't
bit.
remember. That's what it was written in the script. It was just like the Guitar Hero. So, I don't know. I can't remember it.
Does it go? I've got something. I've got
No, it
something
just,
for you.
It doesn't.
What about the one that goes
Guitar Hero.
climbing to the top around Mount Rock?
I could do that one actually.
Do that one, because that's not something that you hear very often. Which might mean it's just Merlin who will recognise it.
Okay.
Go for it.
I think it went like that.
And the beginning, the first song is "I'm Too Good for You." Actually, for those that don't know, you did a kind of like a 9-minute medley. It's on your YouTube somewhere if you want to go find it, which will be cool. Sorry, there's a question just popped up.
Maybe it's...
From Assassin425 with loads of X's around their name. I've recently just started playing piano. I literally cannot play with both hands. How is this best done?
How is it best done to play with both hands?
So here's a piano tip from Cole.
Well, well, it's good just to put your hands on them. Press. But
Yeah.
I guess...
You're a useless
Well,
teacher.
scales, right? Surely scales is the best way to do it. You
Okay.
you play...
Is it hand separately first, though?
Yeah, this is easier. And you can do it like with the left hand as well. You're going to make sure you both of your hands can work, well, I can say work on the piano, like can play the piano.
So hand separately, right hand first, left hand.
I guess scales should be, C major scale is always like the easiest thing to do.
So right hand first.
It's literally like the white note after a white note, white note, white note, white note, white note. And then if you could try and do it with like 2 hands.
So no, then left hand first.
Or
surely.
left hand, yeah.
And then
you just... I think the C major scale is going to be the easiest thing to do.
So basically right hand, left hand, hands together.
Yeah.
So what's the Russian method?
But just...
Or Russian scale?
Oh, no. That's like a... That's quite complicated. That comes later.
Well, show that then.
Because that's just like...
Why don't you explain it? One second. Why don't you explain it before you do it?
Basically, you do contra motion and go up and down, and contra motion again and go down, and it's really complicated, so you probably didn't get anything I talked about.
Yeah, because you just played and talked at the same time. So why don't you show it then? So basically, it's played together, then the hands carry on separately, they rejoin back up.
Yeah.
And
in
then...
other words, it's really annoying, and sometimes you get mixed up. So yeah.
But that comes from practice.
Yes.
But hands separately, get your hands right, then join them up, and get them right. Play slowly, bar by bar is something your teacher said.
Yeah, but
all the time.
I guess that's not really with scales, though, is it? This is just like octaves, just go up 1 octave or 2 octaves, I guess.
Yeah. But
So-
when you're learning new pieces, go bar by bar.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So Chad's replied, by the way,
Okay.
4 minutes ago, and said, "Play "You're the Inspiration" by Chicago."
Go listen to it, because I know you won't know that one.
Listen to it.
Actually, there is a massive Chicago song that I'm going to have to go look it up. Top Chicago songs. It's not that one, but you will play that one for Chad.
Hang on.
What is Chicago's most famous song?
Maybe. Well, for me, currently, it's "You're the Inspiration."
Well, it is. I obviously got it wrong. I thought Chicago was someone who played one of the Top Gun songs. Who played the biggest song from Top Gun?
Okay, this is the chorus.
It was Berlin, not Chicago. Why am I thinking Chicago? Because I know nothing about music. But anyway, this is Cole super slouching. He didn't hear me because he's got music in his ear. You're my inspiration.
Okay. So that's quite bog standard, like chords wise.
Okay.
Then it changes here.
Oh, Danger Zone. Susan all said
Then
Danger
it's
Zone.
no longer bog standard.
So Susan all said Danger Zone. Is that Danger Zone by Chicago?
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. And we'll do this one and then however many more.
Okay.
1 more, 2 more.
Yeah, give me a
In
second.
time
What's
for
on
the
mute?
second half.
Right. So this is You're My Inspiration,
Yes.
I think. You're the Inspiration by Chicago. Ready?
Yes.
Go. Okay, very good.
Brilliant.
It sounded nice. Actually, it sounded familiar, which probably means it was something that you have played.
Maybe it's
well, not
something
played,
you used to listen to.
that I had heard. In fact, I think
It's called You're the Inspiration. Maybe you've heard of it.
because I'm your inspiration. I like the fact that you laughed when I said that, not going, yes, you are, Daddy.
Like, it's a nice pun.
Yes.
Pun? Or a nice bit of
It's a nice dad joke.
That's not really a dad. I mean, it could...
Is that a dad joke? I don't know. There are many dad jokes, aren't there?
Oh, it's a joke you make.
Yes, exactly. Therefore,
Strictly speaking, it is a dad joke.
Exactly.
Okay,
I
we'll do
think
one more, right? Or two more?
Yeah, let's do a couple more.
Couple more. Okay, that's two.
Because I thought it was something from Top Gun, I want you to do a song from Top Gun.
Okay.
Do Danger Zone.
Danger Zone.
Yes. And it goes, the main part goes flying through the danger. I think it goes flying through the danger zone.
Danger Zone by Top Gun, right?
Well, danger zone from the Top Gun.
Oh, Kelly Loggins.
I think it's that. I don't know. If you go Top Gun soundtrack.
Oh, well,
comes
it
from
is.
there.
So,
It goes flying through the danger zone. That's the bit that you need to play. The bits around
okay,
there.
this is it. Right.
I think there's meant to be a new Top Gun movie coming out soon, and I can't wait for it to come out. I'm guessing Tom Cruise is still in it since he's going to be in all movies.
Maybe there's a longer bit.
Tom Cruise must be about 97 by now, but he seems to still be doing
Nope, that's
movies.
even shorter. Okay, we'll do like the last course, maybe. Is this the last course? Oh yeah, this is very long. Let's do this.
Oh, the song was very popular because it was in the
Okay,
movie The
that's just
Karate Kid,
confirmation.
You're the Inspiration. Right, so we're going to do, eventually you're going to do You're the Inspiration properly, because it came from the movie The Karate Kid, which is brilliant.
Okay, well, ready?
So we're definitely going to be doing that, Chad, as part of your movie bits, because Pirates of the Caribbean, there's a few others. Aerosmith one. I can't remember what it's called now. The Aerosmith song from Armageddon. In fact, I'm going to make you. There you go. Since I'm going to lock you in the dungeon and make you do movie theme songs.
Oh, is that I Don't Want to Miss a Thing?
That's it. See, you
Oh,
probably
it's
even
that
know.
one.
Yes.
Okay.
But You're the Inspiration is coming from Karate Kid.
Anyways,
There's
we'll
loads of other ones.
do this one.
Yes,
which is
before you've forgotten what it is.
Danger Zone.
You better get right, because it's one of my favourite movies.
Well, it's quite repetitive, the chorus, so.
Well, make it right then. Go. I don't think you got it.
No?
No, I don't think you got it. I can hear it, but I don't think you got it. So I'm going to say change it to something else, because I think you're right. It doesn't quite work. Look up Take My Breath Away, which is also...
No, but I have, though, haven't I?
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't. Take My Breath Away. Go look for that one instead.
It sounds like I've got it, though.
I know it does, but I don't think it quite works.
What do you mean?
Anyway,
just
Take My
playing the
Breath Away.
chorus.
Take My Breath Away.
Take My Breath Away, okay.
Which is by Berlin, which is a place in Germany. And that's a segue to someone right early on said hi from Germany, and I'm looking it up, scrolling.
Okay, how does the chorus go?
Take My Breath Away.
Well, now the thing decided to stop working. Oh, well now... Oh, now it's working.
Yeah, but I do think you should do a movie playlist. There's so many, like Titanic. like Interstellar, Inception, Time, those ones, and Jurassic Park even. And Useless Knowledge said it's right, but it's too fast. Sorry, it takes ages for the chat to catch up.
Okay, well,
Actually, I think I need to baptise Cole and make him watch Top Gun. You've not watched Top Gun before, have you?
no.
Once you've watched it, you'll go, "Wow, that's amazing," and then you'll want to do all the big songs from it.
Okay.
Yes, and Craig L says Danger Zone needs work. See,
What did I do wrong?
you didn't quite get it.
So what did I do? What did I do?
Either you played it too fast, or you didn't quite hook in the melody, or
Probably
whatever.
because I played it too fast then.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyway, so this is
Take my breath away.
go for it. Very good. You got that back by
Thank
playing
God.
a decent version
Okay, last
of
one.
Take
right?
My Breath Away. Yes, let's do like one last one. But during your half term, you're going to be watching Top Gun. Because you'll then get all the great...
It's just like brainwashing or something.
It is. I'm brainwashing you with some of the greatest... I appreciate rubbish, but greatest rubbish movies in the world. Emma's just come in.
Mummy said it's dinner.
Okay, it's dinner time. So one more, and we can go. There you go. Chad Hod says you're very right. It's a good classic. You have to watch it.
So we got one more.
Yes, I want to stick on a movie theme.
Okay.
Brains fried.
Of course it is.
I'm waiting for the chat to help me on a. What's a good movie? What's the last movie you've watched?
I can't remember.
That'll be a good test. I know you watched a bit of Harry Potter again with Emma.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah. Did you watch any movies at school?
No. I think they had a Christmas movie on, but I went to do my prep instead.
Okay.
So that was very useful.
We've got Encanto.
But I don't know I think I watched some Christmas songs. Not Christmas songs, Christmas movies, but I don't remember them having like songs.
Yeah, they don't have. You watched a Boy Called Christmas, right? But that didn't really have anything massive in there. In which case, I'm gonna go and throw in.
I think I've got a good idea. Bohemian Rhapsody.
You can do.
That's a very good one, isn't it?
It is.
I kind of like that one. I don't know how many people have heard of that one.
I don't
maybe
think anyone's heard of Bohemian
I
Rhapsody
think
on your channel.
maybe I should play it and introduce it to the world.
Fine.
Maybe I'll get like a maybe there'll be like a video that gets
But the last half
92
of
million views.
it, because you always play the first half whenever you get asked. Why don't you play the last half?
Okay, let's do this.
From the is it called a keychain? You know when it goes crazy, that bit. Is that called finish?
Well, it does modulate, but
Okay, more words that I don't understand.
like it's not the whole thing isn't called a key change.
Okay, again, as I said, more words that I don't understand.
Anyways, ready?
Finish off the last half
I'm really
of
needed
Bohemian
the toilet.
Rhapsody.
Can we-
Yes, go. Stop.
So yes, that will be the end of the live stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed the live stream. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And go check out my beautiful, amazing merch.
You're making me press buttons.
And also, if you want to support me further, you can go check out my Patreon page, where you can have it is exclusive behind the scenes videos and more. And also,
and also sit up straight.
And also, you can check out my sheet music on Music Notes. And also, I think that's it.
And also, I think that's it.
Also, I think that's it. So, yeah, thank you so much.
Actually, just going to announce, I say it's announced, we've kind of said it for ages. At some point, we are going to get you up on Spotify and those things.
So you do else to say after the end of the live stream.
Yeah.
Go check out my Spotify. Where I'm gonna
well, it's not there yet. I haven't done it. But I mean, at some point, you're going to need to re-record the Bohemian Rhapsody version since I'm no doubt it has evolved a bit since whatever.
Yes.
And we can.
Is the Arsenal score still 0-0?
No one has said otherwise. So apart from MM uses YT, now I have to ban them, him, her. I don't know.
Saying one.
I hope Arsenal lose. That's outrageous.
Yeah, but he is a Manchester United fan.
That's
so
not the point.
You kind of expect it. From
That's not a point. I'm gonna have to. Where's the button to ban him? But anyway, thank you for everybody for this. It's greatly appreciated. All you guys coming on. It's how long have we been doing this now? Is it 18 months? It's not really that long, is it?
Nearly 2 years.
Is it nearly 2 years?
Yeah, because we did it since COVID started, really, like the lockdown in the UK.
Yes, so it must be. It's nearly 2 years, which is.
It's funny how we kept doing it.
No, it's brilliant. It's fantastic. Actually, I think we find out more songs for you to learn and more genres out of this than anything else, since I know nothing but Queen anyway. Yes, so fantastic. Thank you. So yes, at some point we are going to get your covers on Spotify and all the other iTunes, Amazon Music or whatever they're called. I have no idea what they are. So chicken wing time.
Yes. Is it chicken wings?
I hope so.
Oh, well, I hope so too. Anyways, thank you and goodbye, everyone.
I am going to leave it recording and live whilst I go eat all the chicken wings. But fantastic. Thank you, everybody. It's been brilliant as usual. And we will see you next time.
Thank you.